Thank you for tuning in. It's your main man, the Kingmaker, and I want to invite you to another episode of Momentum Motivation Mondays. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for your support, your feedback, your shares, for your comments. Everything that you are doing is helpful to us spreading the message in the marketplace. Come on in. As you know, our normal protocol, just let everybody connected to you know that the Kingmaker is on. I'm your lunchtime partner on Monday. All of your corporate executives, entrepreneurs, visionaries, dreamers, anybody that's focused on anything in the marketplace, this moment is for you. So I'm asking you, as you come in, if this is your first time viewing, make sure you let us know where you're tuning in from. Let me know that you're there. Hello, and I'm excited about another episode of Momentum Motivation Mondays. As we're doing this, as my protocol always is to share and allow you to know more about people that I'm connected to. So follow three people for me. Follow Stephen J. Thurston on everything social media. He has a new book coming out called Mirror Moments. Excited about it. It's marketplace change. Follow Stephen J. Thurston. Secondly, follow Christian Smith. He is going to impact you from an image, a fashion, and a focus point of view. Everything social media, follow him. My sister, Carrie Turner, please make sure that you are following Carrie Turner, and a bonus follow, Mark A. Moore Jr. He's the visionary. He's an organizational developer, a change agent. All four of them are individuals that I suggest strongly that you follow. Now that we got that out of the way, I want to make sure that you've been tapping into the giveaways. We've been giving back while you all have been tuning in. I am asking you to always look at the keyword at the bottom of the screen. We will respond to you via email when you've been selected. We've been able to select 2 individuals for the free giveaways, and your participation, your support, your tuning in is key. It is important that if you're tuning in for the first time, you know exactly who you're talking to. And my name is Kervance Ross. I go by the moniker the Kingmaker, and it's my purpose, duty in life, to touch at least 1 billion people before I die and help them obtain their optimum level of purpose, greatness, and success. I do it in 3 areas. Number 1 is the marketplace, which we'll be targeting in on today. The marketplace is where you are in every aspect of your professional life. Whether you are a corporate executive, whether you're an entrepreneur, small business owner, nonprofit, you run a ministry, or you're a visionary and dreamer, you're in the marketplace. Second is ministry. Ministry, by definition, just means meeting the needs of people. And we do it either in a formal dynamic or an informal dynamic. And all of us, in some shape, form, or fashion, are meeting the needs of people. And we do it in the mainstream. It's who you are behind the scenes. When the doors are locked, the blinds are pulled down. You as a man, you as a woman, your relationships, your emotions, everything that makes you up. It encompasses who I am as the Kingmaker and my purpose. Within that, we're able to do this in the marketplace because for the last 12 years, I'm the president of KDR Consulting. That's key for you. I ask that you follow at KDR Consulting on everything social media. The website, you'll see it at the bottom of the screen. Please take a moment to make sure that you visit our website and contact us for anything you need from a marketing strategic development standpoint. We have mastered the art of holistic marketing and development. And through that, we focus on major corporations, small businesses, government, faith-based, nonprofit, municipalities, as well as entertainment. And within that, it allows us to help people take what they have and create purpose through it and market it to the masses. On top of that, what we've been able to do in the marketplace is, you may not know, I'm a published author. And this book, Leadership for Life, which I believe you need a copy of, helps you see where you are in leadership and effectively do it in the marketplace, ministry, and mainstream. Finally, I'm going to ask you to follow me on all platforms, social media. If you just type in, I am Kervance Ross, anywhere on social media, you'll be able to find me. Credibility is everything. I wanted you to recognize we're not just giving you opinions. We're giving you information that's going to impact and change your business immediately. With all that being said, hit the share button because this information is going to be life changing and business growing. We've been talking about branding, we've talked about marketing, we've also talked about components of leadership. But today, something that everybody needs, we're talking about sales. I'm going to say that again. We're talking about sales. It doesn't matter how great your marketing is, how effective your brand is, and how impactful your leadership is. The next thing you're going to need to know is, how do I sell to my target market? And today's topic: effective sales strategies for any business. Again, effective sales strategies for any business. You said, Kervance, you hit me right where I need to be, because I need to know how to be effective in my sales strategy. I got a good product, I have a good brand, I've got good marketing, I'm leading my people, but I want to increase my sales. Kervance, how do I get this done? This is going to be quick, straight, and to the point. Three things you need to do to have effective sales strategies for any business. Number one, are you ready? Here it is: develop value before assigning a price. Develop value before assigning a price. Many of us have determined already how much we're going to charge. Again, many of us have determined already how much we're going to charge, but many of us have overlooked how valuable what we're charging is worth. Again, many of us have overlooked how valuable what we're charging is worth. Understand that once you gain a certain level of expertise, a certain level of credibility, a certain level of savoir faire with the product that you've developed, it is now important that you insulate it with value. Never focus on price more than you're focused on value. What does that mean? Most of the times when we are charging as a company, when I'm charging as a speaker, when we're charging for a product, we're not charging you based off of a price, because then you can go price shopping. We're making sure that we figured out who we've been targeted as from a specific specialization point of view. You got to determine: are you Walmart? Are you Neiman Marcus? Are you Belk? Are you Saks? Why? Because it changes the value. Understand that I'm often charging you by the impact that you will have by the expertise that I deliver. That's value. It's not just product, it's not just a website, it's not just a logo. Many of you are not just charging for your creative capital, you're not just charging for your ability to do a service. You have expertise, you have education, you have experience that is insulated and allows your value to be increased. Understand that a car, its main purpose is to get you from point A to point B. Point B. If the purpose of a car is to get you from point A to point B, have you ever considered that Hyundai charges one price, but Rolls Royce charges another? It is not about main core purpose as much as it is about value. And you must start developing value before you start assigning a price, because there is no way that you're going to pay $300 for a Honda Accord just because it gets you from point A to point B. What the Honda Accord is doing is charging you for the value of convenience and dependability. The Rolls Royce dealership is charging you for excellence and experience. Two different values, two different prices. So the first thing, for effective sales strategies for any business: develop value before assigning price. Number two, before I even give you number two, make sure that you're sharing. Tag somebody right now and let them know that the Kingmaker is on, giving you marketplace tools to change your business right now. Make sure that you're sharing this, because if you don't share, you really don't care. Number two, effective sales strategy for any business: avoid chasing the big fish without cultivating the small fish. Avoid chasing the big fish without cultivating the small fish. I quickly learned this before I became an entrepreneur. I worked as an account executive for a major Fortune 100 financial institution. And we were getting ready to close loans. When I would look at my months, when I would look at my goals, I would see that there's $1 million client, there's a $2 million client, and I would put all of my energy in trying to close that $2 million client, because I thought about how big the incentive check would be once I got that done. And I recognized quickly that the more I wanted this big fish, the more work was required in getting the big fish closed. I would think it would be 30 days, but because of how big this fish was, it will require 60 days sometimes, 90 days. But what I learned after a few months on being on the job, the small fish keep you afloat. The small deals, the 90,000, the 10,000, the 500,000. This is what helps churches. It's not the $1 million member that they're tackling. It's the people who consistently give over and over and over again. That same strategy works in your business. Stop spending so much time going after the big fish if you have not cultivated the small fish. Have you taken time to deal with the everyday client that's going to support you over and over and over again? Have you focused on the individual who will keep the consistency in your business, will spread the word, will become a raving fan for your business? Sell to the consistent small fish and cultivate those relationships. That small fish will always draw you to the big fish. This is a process of consistency, calculation, and clarity. Don't waste time going after one when you can cultivate many. I hope this is helping somebody. While we are doing this, this is a moment for station identification. You are now focused on Momentum Motivation Mondays with the Kingmaker. It's all about success in the marketplace. And I'm giving you 2 tools, tips, and insight to change your business right away. Lastly, and I'm out of your way, effective sales strategies for any business. You need this one. Number 3, never charge above your ability to create change. I said something, if I was in church, I'd give myself an offering. Never charge above your ability to create change. Recognize that in marketing, there are 5 P's and 4 C's of marketing. One of those C's rather, is competition. In my own strategy for marketing, I have removed competition. Why? Because it's impossible to compete with somebody who does not know you're competing with them. And many of us have allowed our costs to be aligned by looking at somebody else in our industry. Understand, you cannot set up cost and sell from a strategy and a paradigm that is not fitting to yours. And many of us don't recognize that we are charging above our ability to create change. You are charging above your pay grade. Many of you have started your business. You've been in business 48 hours. You have one camera. You have one light. And now you're going out charging $5,000 an hour for videography. Let me help you understand. Just because you have the equipment does not mean that you have the expertise. And many of us have to step back and go through the process of charging with our ability to change. Ask yourself the question, if you go sell in your current space of expertise, how much money would you have to give back for the payment they made to you? Many of us have to start being real with ourselves. If this is not a place in this point in our marketplace success where we've created enough impact to create change, lower the price. Because when you can create change, you are confident in what you charge. That's tweetable. When you can create change, you are comfortable in what you can charge. Recognize that expertise, excellence, and experience increase price. That is a result of being able to change right away. But immaturity, newness, and novice create negotiation. What you have to understand is you can sell based off of your ability to create change. People will buy anything you sell as long as you can change it immediately once the point of transaction has been completed. If you take these 3, you'll be able to use these effective sales strategies for any business. If it's a church, if it's a mom and pop, if it's a major corporation, if it's a small business, if it's a dream right now. These are 3 things that you can take away and change right away. There's a keyword on the bottom of the screen. Use this keyword and you'll get free sales coaching from me, one-on-one. All you got to do is email us at corporateinfo@kdrconsults.com, and you will be able to put in the subject line the keyword for this week. You will receive an email if you've been chosen, and you'll get a one-on-one sales session with Kingmaker. Listen, these are tips in the marketplace that are going to allow whatever you're doing in business to be changed. And I'm excited to always come in with you at lunchtime on Monday for Momentum Motivation Mondays and change you, your business, and your vision right away. I don't want you to leave without following me on social media at I am Kervance Ross. I want to be with you on every platform. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. If you're still on MySpace, follow me there. On top of that, I want you to follow our company, KDR Consulting, everything social media. I want you to make sure that you're tuned in and have your reminders set for Momentum Motivation Mondays. We're going to be here every Monday at lunchtime with you, helping you change your business, impact your growth, and make sure that you are doing what your purpose and vision has called you to do. As always, it's your main man, the Kingmaker. Today is your moment of success. I want you to wake up the king in you. I want you to wake up the queen in you. Each one of you have seeds of purpose, greatness, and success buried on the inside of you. The challenge is you don't recognize when those seeds are properly cultivated, nurtured, and fertilized. They turn into mighty oak trees. They turn into mighty pine trees. And when cultivated and grown, they provide shade for others. They provide resources for others. They provide development and growth for others. If it's not for others, it's not for you. If nobody's told you today, let me be the first to tell you that I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Set your reminder, share this video, tag somebody, and let them know how Momentum Motivation Mondays has impacted your business, your vision, and your life. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week, same time, same station, here with the Kingmaker. Peace.